Well, hello, my name is Todd Johnson. I'm the president and CEO of the Beverly Hills Chamber of Commerce, and welcome to this episode of Best of Beverly Hills. We are here to celebrate what's going on in Beverly Hills, and now the pandemic is in our rearview mirror. We are starting to see many things happening here. First and foremost, we want to talk about the Chamber. The Chamber here in Beverly Hills is an integral part and an important piece to businesses and the community and also the city. We're able to connect businesses with businesses that need help from each other. We are able to connect businesses with the city and getting permitting, getting processes. So that's really what we're supposed to do. We want to be a one-stop shop to help your business grow. I'd like to bring you up to speed that we are now doing in-person events as well as virtual events. If you go to our website on www.beverlyhillschamber.com, you'll be able to find out which is in person and which is in virtual world. You'll also notice that in Cannon, at the Cannon Gardens, there will be concerts on the Cannon starting this month in August and September. It'll be both on a Wednesday and a Thursday night. You'll want to check for the schedule, but it's a great event to go down, have a glass of wine, have something to eat, and it's from 6 to 8 every week. There's another event that will be coming starting August 6th, going through Labor Day weekend. It's Sing for Hope in pianos. And there will be 70 pianos placed throughout the city and there for the public to play. And it's really introducing music to people who've never had a chance to. Now, we're well known for having some celebrities around town, and there are some muddle that there will be some people showing up at some of these pianos and playing. So I think it'll be something that'll be very attractive, very exciting, and I hope you'll come down and check it out. So as we know, the Olympics will be coming here in 2028, and up until then, there are many events that are going to be taking place. Several of them will be the Super Bowl in February, the US Open golf tournament will be played right beside us at LA Country Club, the college football playoffs will be played out here, and several other major events. So as you can see, we have a lot of things going on here, not just in Beverly Hills, but in Southern California. So we certainly hope you'll come out and visit. Stay at one of our luxury hotels, eat at one of our amazing restaurants, go through our parks, go through the mountains, go through the ocean. We have it all out here. So until next time, enjoy this episode of Best of Beverly Hills.
Hello and welcome to O'Gara Coach of Beverly Hills. My name is Feng Li. I'm the senior salesperson here at Lamborghini Beverly Hills, and it's my pleasure to welcome Best of Beverly Hills. For over 20 years, we've been the premier dealership for high-end exotics, and we continue to look forward to giving our clients the best buying experience.
I'm Sandra Costa, and I'm in this wonderful estate, and I'm very pleased to welcome you into my world. I've been an interior designer for over 30 years, and I enjoy every minute of it. Walking into a home, whether it be condominium or an estate, I always apply the same rules. I come in and the first thing I do is I talk to my clients. And it's very important for me to get to know them. So, because I'm going to be designing their house for them. And this is something that I'm going to leave. And when I leave behind not only my own impression of interior design, but what they're going to feel absolutely fabulous in. I've been asked often, what's different about my work? And when you see it, it does look different. And my answer is, it's the music. I have rhythm and rhyme and harmony. And how does that work with interior design? You can see it. Just like when you hear a song that's out of tune, you know it. Same with a room. So with my work, there's a flow. I've never followed trends. In fact, I've done the exact opposite. I get my inspiration from my clients, so that when you look at my work, there's not one home or room, whether it be a bathroom, a kitchen, an entire estate, a boat, nothing looks the same. Everything has wonderful textures and color and stands out. I'm there to make it special for my clients, so it is a challenge. So as educated I am in this field and experienced, I have to really sort it out so that when I bring back the concept and the challenge is sitting in front of my clients and laying it out, my stomach is in a knot. And I don't care how long I've been in the business, I feel the same on every project. I've never got to the point where I'm so confident that I just go, oh, no. The most rewarding part of this career of being an interior designer and building designer is finishing the project, opening up the doors, and my clients walking in, or inviting me back to a party where it's filled with all their friends, and my clients will say, this is Sandra Costa. She is an international global interior designer. And I'll say, that's right. And they'll say, the house is fabulous. And I did it for them. And getting other compliments on the work, they will say, it looks just like them. That is the reward.
Hello everyone, today we come to you from a very unique car dealership, Beverly Hills Car Club. You'll see some of the most exotic and classic vintage cars from all over the world. Welcome to Beverly Hills Car Club. Today I have with me the owner of Beverly Hills Car Club, Alex Manos. Thanks for having us here today.
Awesome, thanks for coming. We're excited to show you around and show you what we have.
How long have you been in the business here?
The Beverly Hills Car Club has been in business for over 12 years, and I've been buying and selling classic cars for basically 20 years now.
I mean, how'd you get started in this business anyway?
So about 20 years ago, as a hobby, I bought a classic car. I was always a classic car fanatic, and finally I pulled the trigger and I bought a 1961 Lincoln. It took me 1 year to restore the car. We painted the car, we redid the chrome, the interior, did all the mechanicals, put an amazing sound system in the car, new wheels. The car was amazing.
Sharp afterwards, huh?
A 10. I'm driving the car down Sunset. A guy pulls up next to me in an Escalade truck, and he winds his window down, or he presses it down, and he says, hey, how much? And I'm like, oh man, I've had the car for 45 minutes. You know, and this was a hobby. So I pull over, we sit there, talk for 2 hours.
Wow.
2 hours later, we shake hands, he buys the car, literally just like that. He says, hey, I have this same car, but it's pink and it's a sedan. Would you be willing to restore it for me? If you're willing to, I have 5 other cars I'd like you to work on too, and I'm actually looking to buy 2 more.
Jackpot.
Would you be willing to help me? So from there, each success became into what we are here today.
It looks like a lot of your cars have a restoration process that they go through.
So we have all shapes and sizes. We have cars that actually need restoration. We have cars that are fully restored. We have an array of vintage cars to offer. So if it needs a little bit of work, we have that. If you want to go to the car show and win, we have that too.
Tell me a little about the customer service aspect of your business.
We're a worldwide business and we have clients all over the world. That's how we service them. And we do that by being on top of it, getting back to them, communication. If they want to look at the car and have a closer look, we can FaceTime them and get a whole look at the car if they're not able to visit the dealership. If we have the car in stock, they can have the car the same day, or depending on where they're located, if they're in Europe, it would take about 4 weeks.
Well, certainly a lot of cars here. Do you have a particular one that's your favorite?
So we have 350 cars at the dealership. It's hard to pick one as a favorite, but a car that is close to my heart, I have a 1961 Mercedes 300 SL Roadster. Now that car is a one-owner car. We bought it from the widow of the original owner, and we were fortunate enough to buy it last year. I love 300 SLs, whether it's a Goldwing or a Roadster. I mean, there's just something about them that is the epitome of cool, style, elegance, and 50s, 60s era classic. We recently bought Michael Jordan's 1996 Mercedes S600. I mean, the car that he drove to the championships. When you turn the car on, his car phone, I mean, nobody knows of car phones anymore, but he has his car phone in that car, and it still happens. And when you turn the car on, it powers on and it says Jordan.
Where do you find your cars?
So we're looking to buy cars every day, and we buy them nationwide. The cars in New York, Florida, Texas, we have the car paid for the same day. As soon as the funds clear, we have the car picked up. Buying the cars that are available to the market and being able to offer them in one location for everybody around the world. That's a huge part of our business. And we buy them in any condition. If it needs to be restored, if it needs a paint job, great. We sold a car here before to Justin Bieber. We just recently sold a car to Snoop Dogg last week. So we have quite an array of interesting clients coming through here. They come to the dealership, we take care of them. No one really owns these cars. They travel along in life, and that's why for us it's so important. When we buy a car, we love to get all the history. So that way we can pass it on to the next owner and they can implement their history. What are our kids gonna know and have to share and offer? Everyone's gonna be in electric cars. These cars are still gonna be here. These cars are gonna be even more important to the world as heirlooms of history.
I imagine you get special requests sometime?
Oh, all the time. We've been doing this for so long. Everybody talks really highly about the way we buy our cars. We have a lot of referral business. Our reviews are flawless. I mean, that's a big part of my business that I pride myself on, is having great customer service in regards to people being able to sell their car.
I'm curious, who are some of your role models growing up?
So I have many role models. I have an amazing mother. She's a father, a mother, a business partner. She's like Spielberg of life. So that's my main role model of my whole life. But I've always been a huge fan of, mystical characters as James Bond. Driving Aston Martins, he's British, I was born in London, all the girls love him. I mean, he's just like, such an amazing character. And Steve McQueen, I've been a huge fan of him my whole life. And to see his Mustang Fastback recently sold for $3.7 million, it just more of the story unfolding of, hey, this is someone that I've looked up to and idolized since I'm a kid. And now their car is selling for almost $4 million.
Our next featured guest has been around the jewelry business since he was a mere 14 years old. He worked his way up the business ladder until 2008. He launched a fabulous boutique right here in Beverly Hills. Meet Peter Marco, the Jewel of Beverly Hills.
Hi guys, I'm Peter Marco from Peter Marco Extraordinary Jewels here in Beverly Hills, located at the Via Rodeo. I've been here for 20 years. I'm 60 years old. I started in the business when I was 15 years old, so I've got 45 years under my belt. My blueprint for this business and my success has been value and service. I don't answer to anyone. I make deals happen. I love what I do. I love people. I love bringing happiness to people. I'm involved in a beautiful time in everyone's life. So here at Peter Marco, we're known for our extraordinary pieces. Almost everything in the store is GIA certified because I don't want you to trust me for color and clarity. I like to let the facts speak for themselves. It comes down to the stone, the cert, and the value. Here are a couple of amazing pieces on every day, any day of the week you can come in and see. A 25 karat emerald cut, 30, 40, 50 karat diamond. Beautiful handmade pieces like this. 15 karat center with 5 carats on the side. This is a drop in the bucket compared to what we have in the store. And our price point start at $100. So we cater to everyone. People come to me from all over the world. I'm known for my unique pieces, my special diamonds, and most of all, my service and my value. I have a wonderful story that I want to share with you. But about 9 months ago, Miss World America contest contacted me and asked me if I'd be one of the judges. There's only 3 judges. I'm going to be one of 3 judges. And it was so humbling and I'm so grateful. After that, they asked me to be the exclusive jeweler for the contest and build the crown. I had the opportunity to build the crown. So we built this incredible, beautiful crown. No one in the world has seen it yet. We just received it. And I'm so excited to share with you. Look at this. Filled with emeralds and diamonds. It took 6 months to hand make it, match all the stones. This is the crown that will crown the Miss World America. And again, I'm humbled and grateful for this incredible opportunity, and I'm really excited to be able to share with you all. So Peter Marco here. I want to say thank you for the opportunity and thank you for viewing. And please know that we're always here for you and your jewelry needs. 252 North Rodeo Drive in the heart of Beverly Hills, located on the Via Rodeo. Thank you.
Mark Twain said, "Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to reform." For over 20 years, your Premier Law Firm has been doing things differently. We've proudly served thousands of clients and recovered over $150 million in settlements. We've been consistently ranked as one of the top law firms in California and in the nation. Our founder is a scholar with a remarkable academic and professional background, giving you the confidence of being represented by a firm with exceptional expertise. So call the team of your Premier Law Firm and get the law working for you.
Our next featured guest specializes in full mouth reconstruction using the most advanced implant technology. He's helped hundreds of patients transform their smiles from something they were embarrassed by into something they're proud to show off. Meet Dr. Ibrahimian, better known as Dr. E.
Hi, I'm Dr. E, and I wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about my city of Beverly Hills. I was raised in Beverly Hills. I went to elementary school, went to high school, continued to go to dental school at USC, but now I'm watching my own children go through the same things I did. Elementary school, Beverly Hills High School. We love this city. We love the police department, the fire department. We've got the best there is. Throughout this journey, I have watched Beverly Hills go from a quiet, classy town to a hub of fine dining, amazing restaurants, amazing shopping, and where else would you have it that you can step out and have 5 to 6 luxury hotels right in the New York feet. Phenomenal transformation. Speaking of transformations, let me tell you what we do as far as transforming lives. I want to talk to you about a procedure called the All-on-4 procedure. This procedure gives patients the opportunity to have their dentition back. It's not going to the dentist just to get a filling or a crown, which is really not the greatest thing. It's transforming their lives from not being able to chew, function, smile, going from low confidence, lack of function, to phenomenal, extremely high confidence and extremely functional function. Let me show you some examples. These are some of my patients that they have actually taken the time to write letters. This is Arturo. Arturo visited me from North Carolina. He had these teeth that were dangling in the air. They were falling out. He could not eat. He could not smile. In a matter of 2 months, we transformed him from someone with no confidence, unable to function, to someone that has a beautiful smile, functioning, phenomenal. Linda's another case. Linda had only the upper arch done. We restored her with veneers and some crowns, but this upper arch is a permanent fixed dentition. And you know, this is the most gratifying when you see patients write letters of thank you. Let me just take you down the hallway as far as what we do. Hey guys.
Hi.
This is our design center. We have our own milling machine, our own CNC. That's Shelby over there. He's our guru designer. He designs all the teeth. And come on in, let me show you just how this is done. We have the highest technology. We scan the teeth in. We make the perfect arch. And in about 40 minutes, we have a set of teeth made for the patient. So you can walk in on a Tuesday and walk out here Wednesday morning after your surgery with a full set of teeth. Oh, let's look at Salvador here. Salvador, we asked him to smile, but that's all he gave us. Again, another tired patient, gone through the same mill, gone through the same thing. I always wonder why patients wait. And throughout my experience, I have found that there's mainly 3 reasons. The number 1 reason is fear. They're scared to get in here. Number 2 is time. They don't have the time to go through this procedure. And number 3 is the financials. At Implants for Life, we have found solutions for everything. Everything is in-house. As far as being bounced around doctors here and there, that doesn't happen here. Let's talk about Josh. Look at Josh. He went from here to here. Again, another tired patient going through the same thing before and after. Let's talk about our main showcase that you're gonna see in a few minutes. Deborah. Deborah, same deal. She's wearing a partial. She actually had to super glue a tooth together just to go out. But again, years and years putting it off. Finally, she had found me, and you know, this is how she is 2 months later. I want to show you another special patient that I have, and that's Lisa. Come on down. This is Lisa. Lisa's actually, this is her later years of life. This is when I saw her, but believe it or not, Lisa is the first female bodybuilding champion. Throughout her life, though, due to the bodybuilding in her career, she was hooked on pain medications, narcotics. Those medications unfortunately ruined her teeth. She went through trials and fixing the teeth, but she would keep getting decayed due to the medications she was taking. She was referred to me actually by a dear oral surgeon friend who was kind of wanting her to get this treatment done in one place. You know, getting this treatment done in multiple places because it becomes very cumbersome to these patients. They run out of gas. They really run out of gas because of the multiple visits. She came to me, and he told me, when he referred me, he said, hey, Dr. E, good luck with this one. But to be honest with you, she was a difficult case. She's been in this fixed prosthesis for about 3-4 years now. I saw her maybe 2 years ago. She's doing phenomenal. She's functioning. She's doing the things that she always wanted to do. She was like this for about 15-20 years. And you know, this is what makes my job gratifying. I'm able to take patients that are at the end of the line, they have no hope. They think of a denture, but you know what? Guess what? That's not the only solution. 4 implants on top, 4 implants on the bottom, fixed bridges, functioning just like you used to when you were a teenager.
Hi, I am Deborah and I'm a patient of Dr. E's. I have had dental problems my whole entire life. I've seen more dentists than I could even count.
Deborah is a classic example of what I call tired dentistry. She's gone to the dentist many, many times over and over, and you never get a final result. You end up with crowns, root canals, and eventually you lose those teeth.
The last time I went to my dentist, I begged and pleaded with her to take them all out and give me dentures, and she promised me that no, we could fix them and make them beautiful. And I've had partial dentures. Right before I found Dr. E, I had partials as well, and they were horrible. They didn't fit. It would hurt when I would eat. I mean, it just, on and on. There's a big list of why I didn't like those as well.
Most people think that when they lose their teeth, they have no choice but dentures, but there are alternatives. We can actually give you fixed bridges that stay in your mouth, function fully like you did when you were a young teenager.
I was sitting in my front yard talking to my husband, and I was laughing about something my front tooth fell out. So again, I got the crazy glue, put it back in, walked in the house, and my husband saw Dr. E's commercial, and we called them right away.
When Deborah came, she was missing multiple teeth and had gross decay on all the others. We decided that we wanted to get rid of this problem once and for all. So we went with the treatment of placing 4 implants on the upper arch, 4 implants on the lower arch, and gave her a beautiful smile with upper and lower zirconia bridges. I remember the day when Deborah got the mirror and looked at her smile. She was so happy she had tears in her eyes. She could not believe that we gave her a smile and functioning mouth without actually having dentures.
The first time I looked in the mirror and saw I had teeth, it was amazing. It felt like a dream. Every morning when I wake up, I go straight to the mirror and look at it and smile. I can't, I don't want to wake up. If it's a dream, I don't want to wake up. And I do, I look in my reflection a lot, and people probably laugh, but that's okay. It's amazing. I smile all day now at the silliest things, just because I can smile. Yeah, my overall health in general is 100% better than it used to be. I'm not tired because of lack of food. My food diet obviously was horrible before, and now I just feel a lot healthier as well. I get people that I haven't seen in a very long time go, "Wow, you look so good. What did you?" "Oh, your teeth." So I get compliments all the time now. It's amazing, and I'm not really used to that, so I'm getting used to it, but I'm always smiling, so it's exceeded my expectations beyond all belief.
Within 2 months, Deborah had a beautiful and functioning mouth.
Okay, so my first meal after my new teeth was a huge ribeye steak and corn on the cob. And I hate to admit it, I ate that steak with my fingers. So I was so excited and I could tear into it. And that corn on the cob got shredded.
Deborah is a classic example of a transformation of life. She went from a beautiful young lady who had embarrassment, could not really function because she was afraid of her teeth falling out during regular functions of the day. But now she's transformed and she has her life back with fixed teeth, beautiful smile, functioning, not ever worrying about anything as she's living her everyday life.
My biggest regret is putting this off for 20 years. And I urge anybody in this situation, don't put it off. It is worth it. Believe me, it's worth it. Your health will be better. Your personality obviously will be 100% better. And you'll feel much better about yourself just all the way around. Definitely worth it.
Have you considered television advertising but thought it was too expensive? Well, it doesn't have to be. Since 2004, Dynamic Films has produced over 500 television and internet commercials for a variety of clients coast to coast. We specialize in TV marketing and offer some of the lowest media rates in the business. Call us today and learn how your commercial can appear on some of the most popular cable networks for less than $10 every time it airs. Call today for more information.
Mark Twain said, "Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to reform." For over 20 years, your Premium Law Firm has been doing things differently. We've proudly served thousands of clients and recovered over $150 million in settlements. We've been consistently ranked as one of the top law firms in California and in the nation. Our founder is a scholar with a remarkable academic and professional background, giving you the confidence of being represented by a firm with exceptional expertise. So call the team of your Premium Law Firm and get the law working for you.
Thank you for watching this episode of Best of Beverly Hills, and we'll see you next week.